boy.
I thought our chances against renegades
Gee,
were
it's gonna
pretty
be a
good.
PK, huh? Alright.
Now, I'm not so
Watch
sure.
for your backs. I will not be so merciful against you guys if you try to turn on me. What's happening here? Is there a party? Excuse me.
Before you stands Juan Raynor, guilty of treason and conspiring against the peace and order in Villador. You conspired with the Butcher, the man responsible for the recent attacks.
Yes, I spoke with the Colonel, but only to save the city. The person you call the Butcher, he's innocent. The true Butcher is right there, on this ship.
What the hell?
What is he talking about?
Open your eyes! Matt is gambling with our lives as he did 11 years ago, when he killed half the city. Because of his hubris, the military failed to evacuate the city. You claim you serve justice. If this is truth, then I demand a real
Matt
trial.
was responsible for the missile strike years ago?
I'd heard some rumors, but...
It doesn't make any sense.
Matt wants to attack the dam. If he does, the whole city will be flooded with chemicals. Do you all want to die?
Attacking the dam? That's suicide.
Someone should look into this.
The commander agreed on the trial you wanted. We checked all evidence. And in the name of law, justice, and order, you're sentenced to death for treason.
Aiden! Williams must not die! He's your only chance to...
What if he was telling the truth?
What if more attacks are coming?
He was just renegade scum. That's all.
Not gonna lie, I forgot who he
It's
said.
madness. Everyone knows that.
Wasn't paying attention to much. You're a failure. Get the heck out of me. Dang. Matt, what you gotta say for yourself? Matt. 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 Yeah, he's fine.
Here you are.
Just saying.
For a moment there, I was afraid I'd lost you. Were you watching?
Yeah.
I've witnessed my share of executions, Aiden. The condemned will say anything to save themselves. That's why torture has proven ineffective.
Lawan told me you know a way into the stronghold. I need to get in.
As always, ready for action. Take a break. You don't look well. How'd things go with the GRE doctor?
I don't look well.
Did you get into the GRE
I
database?
don't look well.
Yeah, I did, but the information I'd hoped to find wasn't there.
Are you okay? Damn. Let me get the doctor.
No, just wait.
What's wrong with you?
Distract. What if one was telling the truth? I gotta tell him, right? But the guy he looked so worried. I can't tell him.
Just don't worry. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
We got bigger problems here, Jack. Like, what if Juan was right, and attacking the dam is too...
Juan was a liar and a traitor. He was just trying to whitewash his and Butcher's sins. That's all. Williams will pay for the bombing of the city. He knew what was going to happen. He'd withdrawn his troops from the places that were bombed.
I saw Waltz triggering the missile launch procedure.
If Waltz did anything like that, it was under orders from Williams. You asked me about getting into the stronghold. First, I need someone to sneak in there and lower the bulkheads. That'll lower the water level so we can get in through an airlock.
The stronghold has been impenetrable so far. How's this someone sneaking in there?
The Butcher used trucks to evacuate his people from his camps. One of his drivers is on my, payroll, let us say.
Payroll?
He's a but what matters is he's betraying our enemies. He'll get you inside.
Are you sure we can trust him? He's a renegade, isn't he?
It's the surest way to get into the stronghold, trust me. And the safest, to prevent the Butcher from flooding the city. Wait for my signal. I will re-establish my contact with the driver and let you know.
I got my head on you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you yet.
Hey, Lawan, Jack's got a plan for getting into the stronghold.
It was a massacre, Aiden.
Wait, what? Where are you?
Canteen, come here, quick. Lots of casualties. Frank's in critical condition.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Dang. It's still standing. Nothing bad happened. This fell over. That's the only criteria. Frank.
Bandages? Does anyone have any
Oh,
bandages?
dang.
Why didn't anybody...
Yeah, bro. I got you guys, bro. Let me just... Oh, where's the microphone?
The Colonel
Good rap.
should pay for this. Blood for blood.
Bandages. Get me more bandages.
What about Frank?
He's still fighting, but everything is gone. Drugs, water.
Drugs?
I will kill them. I will kill Williams and Walt. How could they have done this, Aiden? Psychopaths.
Luan, it doesn't look good.
I'm here. You're gonna be fine.
Sure, I got the crap in. Promise me, whatever happens, promise that Luan will.
She'll be safe, Frank. I promise.
Bro, last time freaking
Frank.
Crane made a promise.
Frank?
What?
Frank?
Raheem died and then
Bastard!
Jaden died.
Fight!
Dang, he died that fast. He used up his last string used to tell me, like, one
You
sentence.
promised you wouldn't leave me.
He didn't leave you, he's still there. Oh, bad joke. Aiden was like, I'm gotta touch it, you got it.
Wait, Luan, where are you going?
To her area. I know where.
To my place.
I know it.
To get ready.
Going to war.
I'm gonna kill Williams and Waltz.
Goodbye, Frank. You will not be forgotten, my friend.
Namaste. Alright.
Jack, what about that driver?
I need time, Aiden.
We don't have time. Frank's dead. And the one, she's going after the butcher on her own.
She's what? No! You cannot let her do that, Aiden. If she goes there now in this state, she'll ruin my plan.
Right.
I just need more time. Stop her and wait for my signal.
You'd better hurry. Hey, Luan? Luan, you there?
I'm here.
You can't go to the stronghold, Luan.
Want a slug?
I just came here to beg you to stay put. That's it.
That's it? Just be a friend, Aiden. Can you just sit here with me? Frank, wherever you are. This one's for you.
It's hard to think of a better way to remember him.
When you say it like that, it's actually really sad. Now drink.
Luan, it's not safe for you to be around me. You know I can't control it. When I was with Jack, I almost turned. I'll manage Waltz on my own. You know this is between me and him. He'll tell me what happened to Mia, how to stop my transformation. Then I'll leave.
So this is a goodbye?
Sort of. Maybe not.
Stop talking nonsense. There are UV lamps here. I'm safe, and I just want to make one thing clear, Aiden. One thing. I'm going with you. We'll kill them together. You'll get your revenge. Don't deprive me of mine.
Don't I agree and end the conversation? Try to persuade Luan.
Luan, you need to stay away from the stronghold.
Why? Said so?
and we'll get him. But not today. Not like that. It's too risky. You'll die in there, and...
And why do you care? Spare me your... whatever that was gonna be.
It's okay to be angry.
And who the Hello, Mr. Buddha, Captain Enlightenment. Good to meet you.
But she's way too drunk.
Now shut. Give me back my friend.
You talking about me? Or the bottle? I don't want you to get killed. That's all.
Stop pretending you're my father, Aiden. That was Frank's role. I'll miss it. I miss him.
Yeah, I know.
Are you ever afraid? Like, really afraid?
What do you mean?
Are you ever afraid that this is pointless? That after all this effort, you won't find your sister? Ever?
I'm more afraid of what I'm turning into. That I'll become a monster. Like the ones we're fighting.
You won't be a monster. Ever. Give me your hand. I won't bite. Well, not hard. Remember? You see, you're like my brother. You'd never hurt me.
We don't know that for sure. I'm gonna try to kill you right
You'll
now.
never become a monster in my eyes. Anyway, don't worry. I won't go to the stronghold. You can relax now.
Yeah, sure.
You sure?
Yes. I'm crazy, but not that crazy. I'll wait. That grumpy old bastard kept saying that I'm the future of the Night Runners.
No, I am.
He'd come back from the dead and kill me if I did anything that stupid. To Frank.
To Frank.
Aiden,
Yes.
I'm drunk.
No.
And I'm sad.
Well, let's put you to bed.
Okay. Don't leave me alone tonight, okay? Just stay here.
Sure.
That's what I call friendship.
Let me get out of here! He's turning!
Dang, I just backstabbed him. So I was controlling him. I was controlling Zombie for a second. Dude, bro, he would have died without my super secret zombie ability. 0.2% of full power right there.
The one?
Wait, like, was I controlling a zombie?
The
Imagine
what?
I was controlling a zombie, bro. That would have been amazing.
What the?
Bro, she
I
bailed.
couldn't stay. Sorry.
Bro, I knew, bro.
You went anyway? Oh, the one.
I'm crazy, but not that crazy.
Aiden,
Crazy enough to lie.
The driver's waiting for you.
Let's see.
His truck is parked by the old shopping mall at Garrison and River End.
The one went after the butcher.
What?
So where's
You were supposed to stop her. Not
There's an
good.
area
If
up
he's caught,
here.
The plan is ruined.
They'll kill her.
Hey, bro.
Okay, listen.
I was
Even
sleeping,
if
bro.
there
You
is
cannot judge me
extremely
on sleeping.
difficult,
Sleeping is important
even
to the
if
body,
she
you know?
could, it would take
Have you been in physics class or something? Like, they teach you that. Get your butt together in gear. On my way. I'll sign your ride. Yeah, doing it. It's a pretty big room.
I need to get there somehow.
Hey, I need food.
Damn, bro. Adrian, you gotta talk. So dark in here. Oh, this is from like the trailer. Oh, shit, I gotta bail. Bail. Oh, shoot. Am I in a hospital area? Ah. Oh, I got here. Perfectly planned.
See, this
Oh,
here's a party.
Time in the walk. Wait for me. Your helper will come. Oh shoot, guys, hold up. Alright. Hold up.
It's him! Don't go near!
After him.
Alright.
Get away from me! Get out of here!
Take me into the stronghold.
You? Are you crazy?
Just drive. Say everything is okay.
I'm here, bitches! What's up? You probably want to know what took so long.
You on the road?
You
No.
are?
Oh,
Not really.
right.
Kinda, because...
microphone.
be right there. It's all good.
Just don't screw up the password again. This time, we'll blow your head off.
Sweet. Love you too.
Why do we only have idiots working for us?
What's the password?
3 horns. No, wait. 4. No, 3. 3. 3. Yeah, that's it.
You better get it right.
Get it.
Three times for sure. Maybe it was 4? 4! I'm gonna die over one.
That
was close.
Now listen, Steve, don't try to warn anyone I'm here. lay low. Don't make me come back to hurt you. Understood?
Yeah, man. That's me. Lowest of the low. I am so dead.
Take you out. Alright. Let's see. So I want to keep going up.
He knows. He knows you're coming.
Good. I want him to be ready.
Dang.
Luan! I've been trying to reach you.
Oh, were you?
You promised. Promised that you wouldn't take the risk.
Well, people change their minds, Aiden. Get used to it. Those on my kill list. Number 1 with a crossbow bolt. So, now I'm going after them. Are you in or out?
What instead of Colonel can die? No, I'm just gonna go with one.
Luan, listen, something has changed. It's not that simple.
To me, it's dead simple. You in or out?
Luan said it's not over yet. Walt's triggered some kind of failsafe, and only Williams may know how to stop it.
And you trust Juan?
What did he have to lose? He was about to die.
So it could be his final stab at manipulating you. Since you want to spare because of his last words. The controls are in that room. You go first.
Shouldn't we find the Colonel before lowering the bulkheads? Luan!
I know.
Luan!
Sorry. I don't want to lose any more friends. This is between me and them now, Aiden.
Luan! Luan! You're making a huge mistake! Answer me! Come on, please, Luan. Come on, Luan, think.
I think I need to
What if
see
he is the only way to
stuck
save
in.
the city?
Maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong. Risk his life. Gotta risk it.
Stay back, or I'll kill both of you.
Don't hurt him. I beg you, don't do it.
Luan! Luan, wait.
And you're Aiden, I presume. Nice to finally meet you.
Stay out of this, Aiden.
As you can see, we're having a sort of standoff.
Call off your man, Williams.
Why? So that you can kill me? Trust me, you don't want to kill me. If you do, you'll never stop the next missile strike.
Shut up.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Let my wife go and I'll explain everything.
I won't leave you here.
Luan? Wait, what's this next missile strike you're talking about?
The failsafe protocol I stopped years ago has been reactivated.
What the hell does that mean?
It means bombs being dropped on our heads to destroy the contamination zone, like in other cities. It's not over yet.
Lower the bulkheads and let Jack in.
You think Villador survived accidentally? Kill me and you'll never stop the attack, Aiden.
I can't trust him.
If she lowers her weapon, will you let her go?
What? Aiden, no.
You won't be killed. I promise. I don't want to slaughter here.
I don't believe you. I don't believe him, Aiden. He's gonna kill us both. Lower the bulkheads.
Bro, why is it giving me a double option, bro?
We can't risk it, Luan. Now, if he's right, it's not just about us. More people could die.
Everyone would die.
Frank would agree with me.
Frank is dead because of him. All these people, on his orders, Aiden. He could have stopped it.
We have to stop Waltz, not Williams. I can't do this without you.
Yeah. Reach into her heart.
I hope you're right.
Did you get killed?
Hey, hey!
She won't be harmed. You have my word. Take her to the infirmary.
You touch a single hair on her head and I'll kill you all. Understood?
She'll be fine.
Yeah, man.
Now tell me where Waltz is.
I know very little except he was looking for a place called X-13. He talked about it as if it was his last resort. The last resort for what? I don't know. But this is why he turned on the power and in the process triggered the failsafe protocol.
I want to know about
missile strikes?
Matt, like,
Yes,
he
I
actually
tried to
caused
stop him,
this.
but he didn't listen and took most of my men.
How can we stop the attack?
How do we stop the missile strikes?
The failsafe can only be stopped with the GRE key that initiated it.
And Waltz took it.
So, there's no time to waste.
Why were you working with
Why did you
Waltz?
even work with that madman?
He's as brilliant as he is mad. I wanted him to enhance my soldiers. And he did. What I didn't know was that he turned them against me and used them to further his own goals.
What goals?
Didn't tell me.
Where is X-13?
How can I get to X-13?
It's the main GRE complex they built when they isolated the city. The most classified operations were performed there. You can get there via the GRE tunnel in the central loop.
And Waltz is headed there?
That's why he sent renegade troops into the center. At least, it seems so based on the notes he left in his quarters. Go look yourself. They're in the West Wing. I'll arrange transport to X-13.
You better hurry.
Aiden, one more thing. I know that look, son. You were a test subject of his, weren't you? You're turning.
That's why I have to find him.
Yeah.
Anyone here?
So this was Walt's lab. I'm gonna say nice, but nah, just blood everywhere. Search, right? What am I searching exactly?
He was working on something here.
I think that was him.
What were you doing to us, you sick?
Aiden, I've arranged transportation for you. Come outside.
Why do I gotta go outside? I'm making sure there's nothing here that I'm missing. Ah man, the music. I like this song.
Aiden! Aiden, it's Killian.
Killian?
I heard you're looking for Waltz.
That's right. He's going to the tunnels near Tower Plaza Drive. Gotta stop him before he gets to X-13.
We're going there. There aren't too many of us, but the Night Runners stand behind you.
Oh, they're right, Night Runners. Nice. Oh, I'm a shot first. Hold up. Alright, heavy armor sucked in there.
Aiden, the driver will take you to the tunnel entrance. That should lead you to X-13. Also, about your lady friend.
What about her?
She escaped. She killed 3 of my best men. I have no idea where she is.
Williams, if you hurt her,
I didn't. You have my word. Now
I
go.
trust this guy.
There's no time left. Soon, the next missiles are going to strike the city.
Thanks, little timer. Fast and Furious. Alright. Why were you? Why? I swear to God, it's Matt. I swear, Matt.
I wish Bizarre folks would talk to us more.
First thing I hear. Bro, is he sleeping? I can't tell if he's sleeping. He's fine, he's probably sleeping. Aiden, don't turn. Don't you freaking turn. Don't you dare! Where's your random Archer?
Aiden, what's your hurry? Didn't you guess we'd be following you?
This isn't the time to settle scores, Jack.
The renegades have just entered the cloud. Are you going to join them?
I'm going to stop Waltz.
You are nothing but a traitor to me.
Bruh, you really
Kill
turned
the
on me.
traitor.
Bruh, you did not. You know, I should have let you die, you know? Real figures, bro, he took it.
Now what, Aiden? Just you and me left, huh?
Jack, we really have to stop this madness.
Some things cannot be stopped.
Jack, no.
There was a time when I saw you as my successor.
You wanna blow the city? Hey, come on, help in the
That's it, Aiden.
It didn't have to end this way, Jack.
It did. And there was a moment I saw my successor in you.
I'm going after Waltz, Jack.
You think you're gonna make it?
Yeah.
You don't have to enter this cloud, Aiden. You've already become a monster.
Sometimes you have to become a monster to stay human.
Oh, yo, he said the line.
Another attack. Williams was right. Jack.
They didn't kill him. The cancer did. They got to him before They got to him.